In divorce court today. A chance meeting at a subway station brought this couple back together. Danielle had been to a flea market, and Garry had been in jail. Their good times didn't last long, and she's ready to bail. Danielle Foster and Garry Foster have brought their dispute for Judge Lynn Toler to resolve. Testimony in divorce court starts now.
Mrs. Foster, you met Mr. Foster while you were heading to a flea market and he was heading home from jail, correct?
Yes.
Tell me how that happened and why you thought he was a keeper.
Okay, Judge. So 3 years ago, when I met this charming gentleman, I was at a flea market, which was at a train station. I was sitting in my car, minding my own business, there with a friend, listening to the music, nodding my head in the car. I got out to simply throw out a piece of garbage. Next thing I know, this gentleman is at my window.
What did he say?
He was like, "Hi, how are you? You called me over here?" I said, "No, I didn't call you over here."
Yes,
he
you
said,
did.
"Yes."
May I interject?
You get an opportunity to respond. I just want to hear what she has to say right now.
I said, "No, I didn't. I was looking at my friend, nodding at her." He was like, "Yes, you did." So from there, we began to talk and realized that we knew each other from school. So we moved so slow, Your Honor. We talked on the phone for about a month and a half. He came over one night and never left. And now we're here.
Now, how long ago was that?
That was 3 years ago.
3 years ago?
Yes.
Tell me why now you no longer believe that this union is worth saving or is not going to survive. How about that?
That type of attitude, blaming, saying that I'm the one that first asked him to come over. He has a roaming eye, Your Honor, and he always accuses me of trying to get men's attention when actually he's the one trying to get women's attention.
I have a lazy eye. I don't have a roaming eye.
You say, though, that she has men lined up.
Oh, she got a whole roster. When I met her, she had a whole baseball team in her phone. That was just the start.
In my phone.
Now, Mr. Foster, let's talk about, does it bother you that she had a lot of men's phone number in her phone?
Nope, not at all.
Okay.
She wanted to be exclusive.
Okay, so at some point, do you have any concerns or beliefs that she was still calling these guys?
Yes.
Or running around?
She was still communicating with them because that was all from her job that she was working at. They always take her to lunch, whatever the case may be.
What happened at the car wash?
The same thing that happened when I met her.
Tell me what it is.
She uses her weapon.
What's her
against
weapon?
Joe. Her booty.
Okay.
And what do you use?
I don't use
Now,
nothing.
Mrs. Foster, no. Mr. Foster, so...
Can I show you some pictures at the car wash where she was cleaning out her car in the skirt?
I'm trying to ask you to give me
Right.
some concrete information as to why you believe Mrs. Foster over there is mismanaging herself. She's out there in a romantic situation that doesn't involve you.
Because she's in love with everybody else.
See, that's such a general statement. She's in love with everybody else.
Everybody
Tell
else.
me what she's done that you found particularly distressing.
Her insecurities, her jealousy. That's just a lot of things.
Well, let me see the
It's
picture,
even-
because I'm not getting anywhere with the word.
I mean, it's hard to
Ms. Foster,
say.
can you relay to me something he's told you with respect to why he believes you're doing the wrong thing?
He believes that I'm doing what he's doing, Your Honor. He believes that I'm going to the car wash and I'm opening all my doors and I'm bending over, trying to get men's attention, throwing away garbage when that's simply not the case.
Now, go to the next picture. Do you run around doing that?
I don't, Your Honor.
In a shorter skirt.
Hang on, do you?
No, I don't.
That's her maintenance workout.
What was happening just before this picture was taken?
Getting something out of the car to throw in the garbage can.
You got a nice behind, and you like people to look at it.
Right.
Don't. That's
Right.
what that is. And you know that drives him crazy. Why continue to do it?
Because he do things to drive me crazy, Your Honor.
What things does he do to drive you crazy?
So he claims when we first met, he told me he was a booty man. I don't really recall that conversation. So we're walking down the street and he looks at a woman or he'll go like this to try to look and act like his head itches, or he's hot and sweating to try to glance. And I say, were you just looking at her? I wasn't looking at her. So to me, it's a contradiction. Either you're a booty man and you're looking, or you're not looking at all. Which one is it?
Would you mind if he were to say, I'm a booty man and I'm looking?
If he didn't stare, yes. A look is fine, but if you got to look 2 or 3 times to check out the whole package, to me, you're not really satisfied with what you have.
Okay, Mr. Foster, what do you have to say about that?
I'm trying to check out the whole wardrobe. It's just that I'm not only looking at booties, I'm looking at every other person's, you know what I mean? She look at booty, she the one that tell me, oh, look at that booty. You know what I mean? She get, when it's a big one, oh, don't look at that booty. But when it's a flat screen, she like, oh, look at that one. You know what I mean? She want me to look when it ain't nothing there. So that's contradictory.
Hey, you guys have been in a relationship for 3 years. You've been together for 3 years.
She know I like the booty.
Do you two spend a lot of time just pointing at women's booties and discussing?
That's what it seemed like.
To amuse Garry, to keep him focused.
I stay focused. You keep me focused.
What do you do for a living?
I'm in construction.
You're in construction, and what do you do? You're an administrative assistant.
Yes.
It's a trash picker-upper. She's a maintenance worker / administrative assistant / stripper /
I am not no stripper.
Oh, Mr. Foster, why would you say something like that?
Because she is. She talking about y'all both talking about me.
Is she a stripper?
Yeah.
Does she go places? Where does she go?
The Crazy Horse.
Do you?
No.
She tried to take me there.
I've never stripped
been
before in my life.
Oh, so that was a lie. Okay.
That was a lie?
That was a lie.
So you just telling me things, just whatever pops into your head.
No, that's what she tells me.
She tells you that she goes to the Crazy Horse.
As you think she is, Your Honor.
If you could tell me a story that would demonstrate her her lack of veracity, I'm right. I'll be right with you.
All right, there's one time an incident she had went to an event. She claimed that it was with a friend, but it was with another friend, an ex of hers, and she tried to claim that it was with a family member. So,
Mr. Foster, I don't know what's going on in your life, and I don't think you do either. I think you have a couple of phrases and thoughts and whatever, and you have absolutely no clue what's going on in your own home. I'm just saying.
Next, how does a baby shower, multiple social media identities, and a history with preachers impact this marriage? Divorce isn't easy. If you need help with your breakup, call toll-free 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com. Become a fan at facebook.com/divorcecourt. Real problems, real solutions. Divorce Court continues.
Mrs. Foster, I need you to tell me about Mario, Ricardo, Bacardi, and Shakar.
Those are Garry's aliases for his social media Casanova websites that he's on. He's a ladies' man, Your Honor.
Have you ever seen these aliases and what he does with them on the internet?
I did. What he's doing is he's actually, one time we got in an argument and we were supposed to go to a baby shower, and I said, well, I'm not going to go. So what he did, Your Honor, was went on one of these websites looking for a date to go to a baby shower with a complete stranger.
Did you do that, Mr. Foster?
No, I did not.
Do you recall the incident to which he refers?
Yes, I do recall.
What actually happened then, if that's not what happened?
Oh, she was mad about some other incidents, so the plans we made 2 weeks prior, she didn't want to go.
Okay.
So I did it to get her mad. I wasn't looking for no date.
Did you get a date, though?
No, you got to pay for them sites. I'd be bored. She out doing her thing with what she doing, and I'm at home after work, so.
What kind of thing does she do?
I don't know. You ask her. I don't know. She don't
well,
tell me.
You're accusing her. You're saying she's doing...
Because I know if you don't answer your phone when I call you, you know what I mean? And then, oh, my phone dead. Oh, I'm trying to send you pictures, but I can't because I need memory space, but all that is all a lie. Then what, I don't even care no more. That's how I feel.
You say that she has a preference for older men, or she likes to hang out with the older dudes?
She like preachers.
She likes preachers.
I don't know what she's doing with me.
That's not true, Your Honor.
Yes, she is.
Why do you think she likes preachers?
Because she had dated several in the past, and she was married to one prior to this one.
Has she done anything inappropriate with
Yes, she has. She's been getting meeting preachers and sending Bible verses through them to me, talking about it's for my benefit, really rich it is, it's her gain, all along for her to talk to the preacher as whatever they was doing, but knowing how I am, she might make it seem like, oh, it's because it's for the Lord. That's all her excuses, it's for the man up above. Oh,
Ms. Foster, are you sending him Bible verses, or are preachers sending him Bible verses through you to him?
Sometimes I get daily verses from someone I met a long time ago on my job, and I don't believe he's a preacher. We've never had any other conversation besides the verses.
Mr. Foster, look at me. Look at me. Why do you think this relationship is failing?
Because she used to other people putting her on a pedestal. You know, from a preacher to somebody being from the streets, how can I compete with that? So it's like every day I'm constantly proving myself to her to no avail.
Tell me something that she does that makes you feel like she believes you're less than those she has dated or been with before.
Because every time we see a bud walking on the street, she said, there go Garry.
Do you do that?
It's a running joke that we have, Your Honor.
Oh, it's not funny, so stop.
When divorce court continues, since they reconnected, has Garry spent more time with Danielle or more time in jail?
Do you think Danielle was right to overlook the fact that she met Garry on his way home from jail? Call 1-800-282-1991 to vote now and see if America agrees with your opinion. You'll also receive some valuable offers.
If you would like your case heard on Divorce Court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com and join the conversation on Twitter at Divorce Court. Divorce Court continues.
Mrs. Foster, you're distressed about his multiple incarcerations.
Yes, I am.
Why don't you tell me what's he gone to jail for, how many times he's gone, and why you think he stays, is always in a jam with the law?
Well, I think he's always in the jam with the law because he doesn't really take responsibility for his actions. When we met, he said that he wanted to change, and I wanted to be there to support him, Your Honor. But since we've been together, he's been in jail 3 times, and I'm concerned that this is some behavior that's not going to stop.
Is that accurate? Have you been in jail 3 times since you've been together?
Yes, one of them times was because of her.
What happened?
Well, she didn't tell me that she was not paying her car note. So 2 o'clock in the morning, and she waking me up out of my dead sleep, talking about, baby, somebody trying to steal my car. So I get up out my bed and go outside. It's the, what was it, the
repo man.
Repo man. Trying to get into her car. And then I said, what are you doing? And I didn't even, like I said, I didn't know what was going on. So then they tell me, oh, is this your car? I need the keys, I'm repoing it. I don't even know what's going on. So I'm like, let me get my bag. Oh, you can't get nothing out of here. I said, well, let me go get the owner of the car. So then I go get her. By that time, you already called the police and said I threatened them. So the police came and they asked, you know, for my name and everything. And they come to find out that I had a warrant. And because of terrorist threats or something. So
yeah, you know, while that might seem like her fault, what it is whenever you have a warrant, any contact with the police will incarcerate you.
She knew that already. She should have left me sleeping. She was supposed to go out there and handle her own business.
So, do you think they would have called the police if you gone out there and said, yeah, hey, what's going on here with my car?
They would call the police anyway. We was in a predominantly white neighborhood where she stay at, so.
How about the other 2 incarcerations? Were they 2 others' fault?
Not technically, but it was. I mean, she was at the hotel room we were supposed to be at, but she didn't answer her phone. So, like, the attitude that I have, I drive off to another city, and when I get to it, it's a marina, and when I park by this marina and I get out my vehicle to throw away some trash, the police pull up on me, and like I said, I'm already on parole, so when they asked me my name and they got search and procedure, and they find a little bit of marijuana on me. And I went to jail for that.
You know, when you're on parole, you really oughtn't have a little marijuana on you.
I know that, Judge.
It's not.
I know that.
And that's all in your. That's all in your control.
It's all in my control, but she pushes it to the way that way it can be controlled a little bit better between the confinements of my own home. You know, so.
Miss Foster, Why do you want to save this marriage?
Well, I love Garry, and I feel like he's a good guy. He has a good heart, and he makes me laugh, and I think that he has a great personality.
What do you need him to change in order to change you from an unhappy person to a happy person?
I need Mr. Foster to communicate with me. I need attention, and I need more affection.
Judge Lynn Toler's ruling next.
It's time for you to call 1-800-282-1991 to answer today's question. You'll receive some valuable offers. Call now.
Divorce Court. Judge Lynn Toler's ruling right now.
Mr. Foster, did you hear what Mrs. Foster just said about why she was unhappy in the relationship and what she needed from you?
Yes.
What did she say?
Said she needs affection.
Yep, and?
And I don't remember.
Okay. Communication. You don't agree that the communication is not good?
She communicate whatever she want to communicate with me with.
Communication is a two-person activity. Not she can communicate to me whenever she wants.
No,
that's not communicating.
Okay,
that's telling.
Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example before I just. Okay, if I'm going somewhere, she want me to let her know where I'm going. But when she does it, I don't hear it till maybe when she done making her errands. Is when she want to communicate with me. Whatever she want to tell me, she'll tell me. But she want me to tell me everything I do.
Are you happy with her?
I'm very happy with it. It don't bother me. That's what I'm saying. We from different walks of life. You know what I mean? Per se.
I'm not quite sure what's going on over there with him. You say he has anger issues. Is that true?
That is true, Your Honor.
What does he do when he's angry?
There was one instance where I left, at this time we were living separate because of finances, and I left Mr. Foster at his home. Well, I start getting calls at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. He's blowing up my phone, telling me to come get him. He had been drinking, and I'm like, I'm not coming to get you. So that goes on till 2 o'clock the next afternoon. I start feeling bad, Your Honor, and then I go give him a ride. Well, when he gets in my vehicle, he starts kicking my dashboard and yelling and screaming at me like I was obligated to pick him up when I didn't get him to where he was at in the first place.
Mr. Foster, would you care to respond to that?
She is obligated to pick me up, first of all.
But did you fuss and hoop and holler and kick the dashboard?
I always fuss and hoop and holler with her, because she, you know, it was the reason why I did that, because prior to that, she was supposed to take me to the job interview and never took me. Told me her tires was on flat. We come to find out, tires was never on flat.
I got an idea that you're a decent guy. You just kind of float into trouble here and there because you're not really well directed. You're going to jail here and you're not really taking responsibility things. But I can leave you with this. You have more control over your life than you believe you do. You do what you want and then stuff happens to you and then you feel out of control. What I'm saying is you have to identify an alternative outcome that you're willing to pursue and then change your behavior in order to accomplish that alternative outcome. Are you with me? Seriously. She loves you. She wants to keep you. But if not, you want $1,200 in bond money. Explain that to me.
Well, the last time he went to jail, Your Honor, we had gotten to another argument, and Garry was in a vehicle driving around while we're on the phone about to meet up, and then he gets pulled over by the police, and he has an open beer can in the car, as well as a suspended license. So he went to jail that night, and I bailed him out.
Aren't you tired of giving the state your money? You know what I mean? You don't get anything in return for it. You're just funding the state. Aren't you ever tired of that?
Funding a lot of people.
If I were you, I would make plans to proceed with or without him. I wouldn't take any guff off of him. I wouldn't, all that anger and stuff. You don't need all of that. Having said this, one must always pay one's own bond money. $1,200 in favor of Mrs. Foster. It is so worth it.
Garry agrees that he is responsible for his own bail payments, and Danielle agrees with the judge that she should move on. Post a comment or submit your case at divorcecourt.com or call toll-free 1-877-311-2222. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Divorce Court.